Yeah guys, so we've arrived at where I want to go camping. We are somewhere near Bolton. It's going over the tops. I think it's near one of the reservoirs. So I'm going to have a scout about, have a look at what there is, because I've not been here before. So I'm excited to see what type of land I'm dealing with, to be honest. But by the looks of it, there's a fair few forests here, small forests next to a reservoir. So hopefully I'll be able to get myself bedded down for the night, somewhere cool. Oh, I can't wait, I love this. Massive thanks to everyone who showed love on my last video. I really appreciate that, thank you all. So this video is going to be pretty much the same. I'm going to do a good cook. Meals should be alright today. I'm going to do a nice curry, nice lamb sarg I think I'm going to do. And then, yeah, see how we'll go from there. Shelter wise, not sure yet. I'll have a look when I'm in there. I've brought a few different things with me, so I'll decide when I'm in there. But yeah, can't wait. Anyway, I'm going to get out of here and I'm going to get my gear on. See you soon. Well, we're here. We've set off into the woods. You can see cars behind me, so this seems like a fairly popular spot. It's very wet and very muddy at the minute, but we are going to go more in towards the forest to see what we're dealing with. So far it's a bit of a dump. See where people have been here and literally used it as a fly tipping spot, but hopefully it clears up a bit and gets a bit better as I move more inland. So we'll see. So we are making our way into this little forest. The ground's very uneven and very damp, so it's going to be fun to find somewhere to camp. As I've not got my hammock with me this time, I will be sleeping on the ground. Maybe I can find more of a natural shelter. We'll just have to head in deeper and see what we're dealing with. God, this is dense. Look at that, swamps everywhere. Definitely not getting my bed down in that, am I? Good thing I brought my proper walking boots today. These are Scarpers. These were a gift off the girlfriend's dad, Stephen. Big up to Stephen for them. They're absolutely excellent boots. Just a bit shite driving because they're made for crampons. So it's like you've got a club foot when you're driving. Yeah. Ooh. So far, well, this is seeming to get a bit better. Somewhere like this. It's looking nicer actually. I am going to try, oh no, it's a bit soggy there. I'm going to try, what's that? Oh, just me playing tricks on myself. Thought I could hear a deer or something. Oh. Yeah, should be a good video this hopefully. Another good cook. Enjoying it. To say again, thank you to everyone who's been watching and supporting. I appreciate it. I have a lot of fun making these videos, and I hope you have a lot of fun watching them. And just the amount of support I got from the last one was fantastic. There's dead fallen trees everywhere around here. Loads of firewood I could use here. And there is lots of signs of people already being here, so we'll see. We'll see. Yes, I've got plenty of water sources and dirty, stagnant water. That means mosquitoes or midges, whatever you want to call them. Not looking forward to that. But hey, here we go. As I said, there's signs of people who've already been camping here. I think they've left the gear, so that's not good. Yeah, it's been here a while. Hello? Cocksucker wanted. That's what that says on there. What's the left? I'll be left into. Wow, I'm getting out of here. I end up in the middle of a dogging session or something. But yeah, a pair of high heels there, so someone's definitely been here. So that's ruined that spot for me. Another tent there that's just been left. Absolute scrubbers. This is why wild camping's pretty much illegal in the UK. Well, most parts of the UK. Because of people like that. We're going to move out of here. I don't want to be anywhere near that. So let's go. See where else I can find. But it's actually quite nice over here. So I'm a bit miffed off. Really. Ooh, look at that. That would have been nice. Nice right at the bottom. Got myself a nice size of that log that's come down. Perfect. Let's see what it's saying. Oh, it's all getting about you back on top. Look at that. I was full crouched. Again. Dirty stagnant water at the bottom of it. Not ideal. Sometimes you get these trees that come down like this. And if it's dry on the other side, perfect place to set up a little natural shelter. That's what I am idealistically looking for. But this is still not bad. On the opposite side it's fairly dry. So I could, if I wanted to, get myself bedded down under this for the night. It actually looks fairly comfy. The ground's not that wet. It's fairly dry here. This is definitely a maybe. I thought maybe I'm gonna go here tonight. Stream right down there. A couple of fairly biggish trees I can get my tarp on. And the ground's dry. There's lots of tinder around here, so I can get a fire going. Just need to move a couple of these fallen logs and trees first, and then I should be good to set up. So yeah. Ooh, exciting. Oh, here we go. I am sleeping on this ground, so I do want it to be somewhat semi-stick free. It is fairly dry though, so I should be alright tonight. I am going to collect some of that lovely moss though. There's loads of it around here. I'm going to make myself a nice bed with it. It's fairly even now and stick free. Right, I'm going to go and collect some moss. Oh, I need a little break before I set up, to be honest. So I'm just going to do another tarp setup. Get myself on this ground where it's dry. Hopefully I can get nice and warm. Should be a fairly quick setup this. Just want to keep that rain off me. Not too bad about the cold. Sleeping bag will keep me plenty warm tonight, as always. Get them pushed into the ground. Then voila, we should have a shelter ready to go. What I'm going to do is peg this bit here up into a tree, just branch it up a bit. There we are. Got it. And there we are. I've got my tarp up for the night. I'm hoping it's a fairly dry night. It's probably going to be cold, but I don't really mind the cold too much. I'll get a nice bed here. I am going to put some moss down here to try and insulate me off the ground. And it's a lot comfier than just lying straight on the ground. So I'm going to go and do that now. As you can see, I've collected a fair few piles of the moss. Best thing is with that, you can always pull it off and put it back. But that stuff will grow back fairly sharpish, so you don't need to really. Comes off almost like a blanket. Look at that. That's just going to be put down to help me stay comfy tonight. I'm also almost like just making a little mattress out of it. Oh yeah, look at that. That's going to be fantastic to sleep on that. I'll be sleeping with all the bugs. Ooh. That's me, big spoon. Yeah, let's get some of that. There we are. A nice bed made out of moss. I'm going to put a ground sheet over that, and then it should be good. I'm going to set that up for you now. Well, shelter's done. Gonna collect some firewood, get a little fire going, and get a kettle on. Fucking tons of firewood around here, and it shouldn't be able to start a fire. It's a pine forest, and it's honestly, pine is one of the easiest woods to get going ever. And a little pro tip for you: if you're out camping in a pine forest and you're being pestered by insects, mosquitoes, the fucking little midges, pine leaves, the resin in them, they don't like it. So you rub the resin and the needles all over yourself, and this stuff will help keep them away. You can smell it. It's fantastic. Anyway, let's get this fire going and get a tea on. Cup of tea on go. Got my bag of food next to me. I'm going to wait a bit before getting that prepped up. I'm on lamb sarg, and I've also picked some wild garlic leaves to put in with the spinach leaf. I think that'll be lovely. This fire in front of me is getting rather toasty and warm. And again, I've got a funky taste coming out of this cup, and I don't know what it is. And I washed it before I came. Oh, God. No good. Ready to get to cooking. Like I say, today I'm going to be on a curry. I'm going to try to do a sarg, but we'll see how well it goes. I've just cooked my rice. You all know how to cook rice. I don't think you need to be shown, but what I am going to do is I'm going to bag this rice up, stop it drying out, and to keep it warm for later. It's a very simple meal, this one, although it does sound a bit complicated. I have kept it simple, just down to the basics. I've got lamb, spinach, coriander, garlic leaves, an onion, a couple of different types of chilies, half a bulb of garlic, and then a bag of the spices, what I'm going to need. The spices are ground cumin, ground coriander, garam masala, and turmeric, I believe, with another pinch of, I think, hot and mild curry powder in there as well. I couldn't decide which one to put in, so I put both. And we are going to start off things with the lamb. A little bit of a season. Don't need loads. That's 1 in, 2 in, 3, and 4. And what I am going to do is I'm going to start chopping up my onions. Now, let's move on to the chilies. Got a couple of chilies here. Just green finger chilies and just the normal ones you get from the supermarket. They're just going to get roughly chopped. See, a lot of these spices are going to get cooked out, so it's not going to be mega spicy, but it's going to be spicy enough. Garlic next. I'm going to go in with the fat. I'm also going to go in with the spices. Let's add the rest of the ingredients. I'm going to give you guys a better look at that right now. I don't know if it's going to focus, but look at that. Whilst we wait for that to get to a boil, I'm going to prep my coriander. I'm going to have my chicken stock as well. There we go. That's going to take that to the next level. Then I'm going to add some of my spinach leaves, followed by some of my wild garlic leaves. Look at them. Picked them yesterday. They're going to be fantastic in this. I'm going to let that cook down. So I'll see you in about 10-15 minutes. So, here we are. Food is ready. Lamb sarg, with a porch pear. Can't wait to dig into this. I don't know how this is going to work, but I'm going to try and get used there. Knee cam. Let's check this out. See if this can work. Ooh, maybe not. In 1 second, I will get this angle for you guys. There we are. That's me food. Me rice, me curry. It's not too spicy actually. It's quite nice. Could have done with a bit of salt. That's one thing I forgot to bring was salt and pepper. But oh, crazy, aren't I? But this, look at all that spinach. That is insanely good. I do want to try this pear. This pear looks fantastic. It's like jam. Oh yeah. Oh, but we all know what we want to see. Let's see this bad boy. Absolutely fantastic. No better feeling than this when you're camping and you finally sit down to eat. It's fantastic. Oh, wait. Well, I'm going to enjoy this food. I've got something cool to show you. Oh, look, I'm down in this stream. That's where I've been getting my water from. You can hear it. Sludges out. Let me just come up here. Here we are. I found this old tin can. No, this old thing. Pan lid, whatever you call it. You can see, you've got, obviously, this is what the forest is living off, the mud. Very clayey. And if you actually go a bit further down, you've actually got the clay itself. I'm not got much experience with clay, but I'd say that looks like clay to me. It'd be pretty cool to try make a bowl or a cup or something out of it. So I am going to collect some of this. There is big lumps of it just in the water. What I am going to do is, what's this? Is this a lump? It feels like mud. I'm just playing in the dirt like a child. It's this stuff here that I want. Let's scrape some of this down. I'll show you. Oh yeah, look at that. It's proper clay, that. There we are. That should be enough to try make something out of. We'll have a do. Try and make a bowl or a cup. But that's pretty cool. It's just tons and tons of it there like that. I'm going to wash my hands because they're very, very muddy and clayey now. And then we'll try make something with that. So, here we are. I've just been chilling out on a few cans. Sat here relaxing, soaking up the sounds of nature. God, I sound like a hippie, don't I? But it's lovely. Been sat here listening to that stream and this fire crackle. It's absolutely amazing. I ate that full pan of curry, by the way, and the full bag of rice. I am absolutely stuffed. I'm going to have a serious log ready for morning. I'm going to have to dig myself a fairly big hole for that. Got me Crocs on. I know someone who's going to be very upset at that. Josh, please don't unsubscribe. A lot of people don't like the fact I wear Crocs when I'm out camping. I think it's weird, but honestly, it's the best. My boots are currently tucked away outside of me. I dried them off a bit They didn't really need it though. They're a fantastic pair of boots, them. Scarper boots, honestly, they're amazing. I am curious to see how this is going to be tonight. See how comfy it's going to be. It does look fairly snug. If it's not, then I'll just inflate the airbed and hope it holds a bit of air. It would be nice anyway to have the pillow from that. It is a very comfy air mattress, so it does do the job quite well. Yeah. A lot of you guys probably wondering where I find to camp, where I camp, stuff like that. Honestly, it varies, it changes from camp to camp, depending on what I want. As you can tell, there's a bit of a theme. I like camping in a forest, because it's just so much better. People can't really see you, you can get tucked away, get out the way, a bit like stealth camping really, because I am fairly close to the road here. I'm near Bolton, I can't remember, Summit Brook Road, but yeah, it's pretty cool. As you can see when I'm coming into this part though, it looked like a popular dogging spot, because one of the laybys were up there, about 20 minutes away. Obviously, people getting up to all sorts of naughty things out here. Best not wake me up tonight. I'll be fucking fuming. Oh, I'll have to go after him with my ex. Hopefully no sheep this time waking me up at middle at night as well, because that last time freaked me the fuck out. Little bastards. But yeah, so far it's been a good trip. Not had any random visitors. Not heard anyone yet, which I'm surprised at. So yeah, I'm just going to continue chilling out for a bit and hopefully get myself all tired out, ready for bed tonight. Oh yeah, back to the how do I find where to camp? Google Maps. I usually just go on Google Maps, have a search about, see any dense bits of clearings or forests, stuff like that. I'll zoom in and have a look, and then the next step is to have a look where there's parking. See if I can get there, see if my car's going to be safe really. I've already got a few good spots from doing that, and I'm probably going to find a few more. If you guys want to recommend anything of where to camp, please do, and I'll check it out. But anyway, I'm going to get off and chill out for a bit more. Hopefully catch some of this sunset if I can. So it should be going down soon. Peace out. Well, I decided to chill out and climb in bed. I'll tell you what, it's fucking warm. I can still feel the heat from that fire. And I am under, well, I'm under 3 layers here. Got me recycled cotton blanket that my girlfriend made. I've got me, what is it, Swagman roll, my poncho, and my down sleeping bag, which isn't mine, it's Stephen's. Big up Stephen. Just watching that fire die down. I'm gonna chill out, listen to some music, might even put a podcast on. Those conspiracy guys, something like that. I do love a good conspiracy. Who knows, I might even go for a horror one tonight whilst I'm here alone by myself. Freak myself out. I love it. Oh, just woke up and it's 8:30. So I have slept in. I think that just to show how comfy this were last night, to be honest. Yeah. Oh, I slept like a baby. I woke up once, twice, but I don't normally wake up anyway through night. Did rain a little bit last night, but nothing too bad. So I'm gonna get up, get a coffee on, and get some breakfast up though, I think. Well, I'm up out my little pit. Need to get some firewood. Chilly this morning, so I'm gonna get the fire going. Got some sausages I want to make as well. Some bacon and leek sausages. Sound fantastic. I slept alright last night. I think I woke up once or twice. I think that was just with the sound of the rain though. It did rain a fair bit last night. Although I was pretty dry under there and I was fucking warm. I was sweating when I woke up this morning, absolutely sweating it out. I'm gonna filter some more water in my bottle and get the kettle on because I need a coffee. Coffee for mornings, tea for fruit day. That's how it's done. Right, I'll get back to you when I've got this fire going. You'll never guess what I just dropped on the floor whilst cooking them. Yeah, that's right, one of my sausages, obviously. I can't help it, can I? It does me head in. They're good sausages, them. Bacon and leek. Hey, Keith. Seven sizzling sausages. Could do with another cup of coffee. That first one did nothing for me. Oh. 3 more sausages ready to go. Oh, it has started raining as well. I hope it doesn't pick up. This is the view I've got this morning. That's my little stream. It's very nice. There's my sizzling sausages. When in doubt, cremate everything on the campfire. That way you're definitely not getting ill. Stomach of steel. Drinking from fucking dirty streams and muddy puddles. As far as I haven't got anything yet. Some sausages look done. Stay in there. Let me see this. I don't know if you saw that. That's the fire. One of the roots has charred away, so I'm gonna have to deal with that. As you can see where it's basically burnt under, right here. This is the root of a living tree, which is caught, and that's slowly burning away. And that's one of the main ways that pine forests go up, is when people have fires like I have. Then it's the roots that catch and smoulder away. Even like you can go home, you think you've put the fire out, you go home, them roots are still burning and they spread, and that's what causes a forest fire. Very unlikely it's going to happen over here. We are in the UK and it's always wet and rainy, but let's say if like in the middle of a heat wave like we get, then that is a big possibility that could happen. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to dig that up around the pit, and I'm going to use that water from the stream to douse everything thoroughly. I want to make sure that that's fully out before I leave, just peace of mind. I know it's not going to go up because everything's too wet. It's raining as we speak now for a little bit, but yeah, it'll be a good camper. Right, I'm going to enjoy my sausages. All packed down and ready to go. The only thing that's left from, well, me is that little bed. My fire's completely buried away, so there's no sign of that. My rubbish is in a bag, and now I need to find my way out of here because I do not remember where I went. I think it was that way, so this is going to be fun. Yeah, I'm just going to head off walking. It's been a good night. I slept well. I was very, very hot last night, and this morning though, that sleeping bag is ace, and sleeping on all that moss and that blanket really did the job, to be honest. I'm hoping it doesn't rain whilst I'm going back to my car because I've strapped everything to my bag. So yeah, that would be a shame. Try not to break my ankle whilst I'm doing this. It's quite cool in these woods, although coming into them at first yesterday was a bit, well, it wasn't too nice. There was a lot of shit dumped by people, and then you had the cocksucker tent that I went past, which was quite funny, but still 2 tents just left there. Idiots. But yeah, can't wait to get home and have a shower. It doesn't look like the right way, but we persevere. Worst comes to worst, I'll just scream really loud and hope somebody hears me. Ooh! Backpack, oh, I don't know, fucking hell. Got loads hanging off it. Whew. So yeah, it's been a good night. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Anyway, I've enjoyed it. Enjoyed the food was decent. So yeah, if you guys have any recommendations for me, places to go, things to see, things you want to see, then just let me know in the comments. As always, hope you've enjoyed. Please like and subscribe. I have to be quiet for this one. It's not very often you find these in the UK because they're quite elusive. But just in front of me I can see a snake. I'll show you now. Let's go and get a closer look, see if he moves away. I have to be very, very, very quiet. It's fucking massive. Look at this. Boys, it's not moving. What is that? Why? Oh, these woods are used for, well, all sorts, I'm assuming. That is crazy. What the hell, man? That's a monster. Peace out. Right, so that was a bit of a mad one. First time coming to this spot. It's probably going to be my last, as it is very, very seedy. So I need to explain some of the stuff that I found in there, as you're going to see in the video. But yeah, this was a camping session, not a dogging session. Although a few of the things I did find in them woods were quite perverse. The size of that snake, cocksucker tent and all that. Yeah, this is a camping channel and that's it. Nothing dodgy going on. But yeah, all in all, it weren't too bad, apart from some of the scenes in there, to be honest. Shit that people had left. No, just genuine, probably full of perverts, little pervert forest. There was a guy, I walked past then, hovering about the entrance to where I come in. Just stood there looking at trees and wonder what he's waiting for. Probably a quickie on A66, little perv. So yeah, all in all, good fun. Just wanted to just clarify them things with you. It wasn't, well, this was just a camping trip, nothing else, I promise. Anyway, again, I hope you did enjoy it. I had fun filming it, some mad sights, to be honest. That snake at the end, I still can't get over that, it was fucking massive. Yeah, I hope you all enjoyed it. Till next time, peace out.